This video is called Be Like Ali. Muhammad Ali, that is. Let me tell you one of my favorite stories. When Muhammad Ali was growing up in Louisville, he grew up very poor. Back then, he was known as Cassius Clay, and his mother could barely afford food, let alone expensive toys. But the young Muhammad Ali back then saw this blue bike. It was just Schwinn, had the great handlebars and leather seat and that emblem, and he wanted this bike really bad. So he got a job boxing groceries at the local grocery store, worked all summer, finally had enough money for his blue bike, handed the shopkeeper the money, rode all over Louisville the next day, showing off to his friends and his family. He loved this bike. I mean, this bike to him was the bomb. It was just so enjoyable. The next day he went to work, parked his bike, made sure the lock was nice and tight, went to work, came back out. Someone had clipped the lock and stolen his bike. But we all know Muhammad Ali is a true champion, and he harnessed that negative energy into a positive force of intensity. So every time he would step in the ring, he'd point at his opponent and say, "You're the guy who stole my blue bike." True story. And if you think about it, the young Muhammad Ali took a story to use so that he would find the right intensity level. To get pumped up in a moment's notice. And that's what a lot of players need. They need to find the right words, actions, and images to get pumped up in a moment's notice. And the best way you can do that is perhaps take a story from your history that gets you mad or gets you excited, and it helps you to get pumped up. And then use a word, an action, an image like Muhammad Ali did. He said, "You're the guy who stole my blue bike." He used an action, he pointed, he thought about the blue bike, and he said, "You're the guy who stole my blue bike." So if you use primers, which are words, actions, and images, they can push your emotions in the right direction. So to be like Muhammad Ali, you can use the right words, right actions, right images. Once you find those, once you become self-aware, you can use those to get at the right intensity level so that you will be at your best when you need to be at your best.